There we go. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Hope we're all doing fantastically well. Just before we get into today's video, just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. We have now gone past 1,000 subscribers, which is really, really good when you think we set up this channel only 6 or 7 months ago. So a massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed, liked, commented over the last 6 or 7 months. Really, really loving the support, and let's keep pushing on, let's keep going, let's get to the next 1,000. Just before we start, a bit of an announcement. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a 1K Q&A. So get your questions down in the comments right now. You've got less than 24 hours to ask any questions you want. Any questions Coventry related, Coventry City related, Championship related, so it's football or not football related. I will answer any questions in tomorrow's video. If you want to get any questions in, then get them in now before we move on to the next video. But yeah, just wanted to say a massive thank you once again to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Really love the support, and let's keep moving forwards. Let's get into today's video. Let's go. So guys, welcome back to Coventry City Career Mode. We are now on episode 6. So Middlesbrough Away was the first fixture of this episode in snowy conditions. Tyler Walker came forwards here on 52 minutes and scored for us there to make it 1-0. Really, really snowy conditions. The pitch being drawn out with orange lines, which is something I've never seen on FIFA before. It just looks like someone spilt Nando's Peri Salt on the pitch. They don't look right. Anyway, Tyler Walker came forwards again and he scored again, making it 2-0 to Coventry. That's 30 goals now for Tyler Walker. 30 goals, and we're only halfway through the season. And yeah, this was a really good display from us so far. We're going in towards the closing stages of the game. Middlesbrough got a goal there, so that made it quite nervy. 71 minutes on the clock when Middlesbrough scored, and it was 2-1. And going into stoppage time, Middlesbrough did try to come forwards here, but the referee blew the whistle there, and we got that win as we continued with our momentum, moving up the table, and the fans happy there. I'm the manager, why am I wearing the kit? What am I doing? Why is the manager wearing the kit on the touchline? That must be a glitch, that can't be right. Anyway, yeah, I shook the hand and we moved on to the next game, which was Brentford. Now Brentford, they were really hard to play against. I think they're like 2nd or 3rd in the table on this. And it was 0-0 for a long time, 72 minutes on the clock, and they came forwards. Ivan Toney scoring there. Oh, so frustrating because we matched them quite well for long parts of that game. Anyway, Ivan Toney scoring there, then he came forwards again, completely murked my defence. Came forwards, running forwards here, Ivan Toney put it on a plate for his teammate, who made it 2-0 and sealed the win for Brentford. So we lost that one there. Really frustrating because we gave Brentford quite a good game, to be honest. And that made it Coventry 0, Brentford 2. And yeah, as you can see, into stoppage time, the referee did blow the full-time whistle there. So that finished Coventry City 0, Brentford 2. So they stopped our momentum, and we were sitting around mid-table at this point. As you can see, Dabo's clearly devastated. Moved on to the next game, once again snowy conditions with that Peri Salt pitch markings. Cardiff City away. Now this wasn't a very good performance at all. Cardiff City were just too strong for us. I don't know what happened. As you can see, they came forward here and they scored. Marco Morosi, how many times am I going to slag this guy off? He's just not saving anything. Anyway, they came forwards again here. 56 minutes on the clock here as they were just passing it round, really nice. And they scored again to make it Cardiff 2, Coventry City 0. And yeah, that was basically the game done and dusted there. We just couldn't get at Cardiff for some reason. They were playing really, really well. That celebration went on for a long time for some reason. Cardiff City came forwards yet again, and that was just poor goalkeeping. That was just my fault. That I was just getting frustrated by that point. But the game was already done and dusted, and our goal difference is already a mess this season. So yeah, Josh Murphy scoring for Cardiff City there on 83 minutes to make it Cardiff 3, Coventry City 0. Not my finest performance, but like I said, goal difference is already ruined this season. So yeah, it finished there, Cardiff 3, Coventry City 0. A truly awful performance. We moved on to the next one, which was Rotherham United. A really close game, this one. Not to do with FIFA, guys. Breaking news today that Ray Clements has died. Obviously the former England, Liverpool, Spurs goalkeeper. So yeah, just going to pay my respects because he's one of my heroes, Ray Clements. Really, really good goalkeeper for lots of teams, like I said. Just a really good goalkeeper, and it's a real shame that he's died. Going back to FIFA, yeah, Rotherham were 1-0 up here, going into stoppage time, and that was full time. Coventry City 0, Rotherham 1. things aren't looking great for us. That was 3 defeats in a row. The Rotherham fans are clearly happy. Now, with this Sheffield United game, the El Gato messed up. I missed their first 3 goals, but not that you'd want to see them anyway. Sheffield United ran us riot here in an FA Cup round 3 game, and I did manage to capture the 4th goal as Sheffield United completely destroyed us. I did put out a slightly weaker squad because I don't really care about cup competitions, I'm not going to lie. That's not an excuse for losing 4-0. It was a bad performance, but like I said, priorities for me this season is the league. So yeah, I think the cups are always a bit of a distraction. The FA Cup's not what it used to be. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, full time there. Coventry City 0, Sheffield United 4. I'm glad you didn't get to see many of the goals in that one because that was truly awful. Anyway, we went back to there I am again in the kit as the manager. Really strange. Yeah, we moved on to the next game, which was Swansea City away. Once again, snowy conditions, and this was a massive game when you think we'd lost 3 league games in a row, 4 games in general in a row, and Swansea came forwards here and they scored. And things were really going wrong for us, so we needed something to shift the momentum. We came forwards on the stroke half time, Jody Jones scoring. That was a really crucial goal because we hadn't scored in quite a lot of games, so a massive goal. Hopefully that would be the changing point in our season. Look at this though, Tyler Walker, bang, what a goal. Up there with contenders for goal of the season. Swansea City 1, Coventry City 2, a massive goal from the goal machine, moving him on to 31 goals for the season. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, that was a massive result against Swansea, and as you can see, it just crept over the line. But like I said, going into this game, we were losing so many, so we needed this one to shift the momentum because we're mid-table at the moment, and if we want to make the playoffs, we've got to be winning a lot of games and being consistent. But yeah, this was a good changing point. As you can see, they had a corner in the 95th minute. I don't know how there was that amount of added time, and we cleared it away. And that was it. Swansea 1, Coventry City 2, a massive win, and hopefully one that can change our fortunes. Like I said, excuse me. We needed a result to get us moving in the right directions. Yeah, so this next game, Millwall, the El Gato did mess up a little bit for this one, but I did manage to capture all of the goals. As you can see, Tyler Walker came forwards here and he did really well to finish that, making it Coventry City 1, Millwall 0 at this point. And like I said, that Swansea game has just shifted the momentum. We bounced back, and after that game we did pick up a decent couple of results. Another through ball and Tyler Walker in again. This was a fantastic goal. I haven't scored a chip all season, so that was really well taken by Tyler Walker. Fantastic goal, moving him on to 32 and 33 goals after those 2. Really good. Anyway, Millwall came forwards here as we were into the closing stages. Good save from Morosi, but the rebound put in there to make it Coventry 2, Millwall 1. Game on at that point. He was celebrating in the goal for some reason. Another through ball, and yet again Tyler Walker chipping the keeper. Like I said, hadn't chipped anyone all season, so to get 2 in one game, it's like what they say about buses. You wait so long for buses to come along and you get 2. What a save by Morosi, by the way, from that chance. Although it would have just been a consolation if Millwall scored there. Really good save by Marco Morosi to keep it at 3-1. And then from that corner, we headed it away. And the full-time whistle did eventually go. Not just yet. Oh gosh, yeah, it was a bit of a scramble, then we cleared it away. And there we go, the full-time whistle went. So that was back-to-back wins, so we were just sort of dipping in and out of form. But Tyler Walker with another hat-trick to add to his goal tally. And then the last game of the episode was Barnsley at home. Once again, snowy conditions. And this was another decent result for us. So yeah, watch the highlights of this one. So Dabo came forwards here. Great ball in. Tyler Walker had all the time in the world to score that one. A fantastic goal to make it Coventry 1, Barnsley 0. And then Dabo got in on the act, scoring only his 2nd goal of the season, I think. Brilliant finish from Fankati Dabo, who hasn't actually scored in real life for Coventry City yet. I think that will happen one day. Tyler Walker came forwards again in the second half here, and what a finish that is to make it Coventry 3, Barnsley 0. Fantastic result. And although it's good for the goal difference. Like I said, my goal difference is already just too bad to be recovered this season. Anyway, that was it. Full-time whistle went there, so we actually won the last three games of that episode. Really, really good end to the episode. And just before we sign off, I will show you the table. In fact, as I was signing off, it is actually transfer deadline day, so I might actually sign 1 or 2 players just before we go into the sort of last part of the season. I suppose let me know down in the comments if you've got any suggestions of players you think I could sign. But as we look at the table then, things are starting to look a little bit better for us. We're 10th in the table, 46 points from 31 games, and we're not that far behind the playoffs now. If you have a look at who is in 6th place, which is Blackburn Rovers, we are only 11 points off the playoffs with 15 games to go, so we might be able to close the gap. We've got to keep winning games. Out of those 15, we've probably got to win 10 or 11. But yeah, I'll sign off there, guys. Cheers for watching this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.